excellent connection. I'm gonna see with the headphones I got. Yeah, that's fine. Let me see if it
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gifts of Music. Please welcome the West Hartford Jazz All-Stars, conducted by Michael White and Bill Giampitro. Give a big round of applause. Give it up for Bradley on trombone. Bradley. Rich on rhythm saxophone. Rhythm on bass trombone. Good evening, my name is Phil Petro. I'm the new band director at Hall High School. It's such a wonderful opportunity and a humbling honor to be here and be a part of this brilliant event and to help be a part of the Gifts of Music Foundation, something that's given so much to students and others. These students in our school, students in our area. That was a Jason Marshall tune called Miss Garvey, Miss Garvey. And I'll turn it over to my colleague and friend Mike Wyatt to lead the other tune for this fantastic group.
I got some familiar to you. That was Mambo from West Side Story. We heard from Chloe, Quinn, and Bennett on that one. We're going to get ready for the next part of the act for the evening, but I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Shaberty. We're going to have a big range of collaborating for guys. Thank you for Thank you. Welcome. My name is Alex Verdian. I'm a member of the District Music Advisory Committee. So glad you could be with us on our 24th annual Gala concert and 25th year helping children to take part in lessons and providing students. It wouldn't be possible if we didn't have all of you here to support us. So thank you very, very much. I just have two personal things that I'd like to say. The first is, from the founders on to the people who recently joined us on the District Music Advisory Committee, we are such a vital group for what is happening across the country in all the towns where music is marginalized, and it's not marginalized in West Hartford. And it's an important feature. And the fact that all of us see as the superintendent of schools is here tonight is proof of that. Paul, I don't know where you're sitting. I was somewhere that you stand up and go there. It's great to have people to collaborate with, and that's how the District Music Committee works. It's a pleasure and I'm honored to be part of it. And the second personal thing I'd like to say is, I personally am so thrilled that my two grandchildren, who are 5 and 7, are hearing their first Gifts of Music concert tonight. Now I'd like to introduce the supervisor of Fine and Performing Arts in West Hartford. We could not do this without the collaboration, cooperation, and all the things that have to happen for the arts office, for District Music, to provide a successful experience for all the children who participate. Ladies and gentlemen, the supervisor in the event. Thank you so much, folks. I was getting the high sign from Emmett that it's time to bring on the chairs. All right, let's keep heading to this thing. As Mike said, my name is Andy Mayo. I'm the supervisor of the Performing Arts Department, and it is my delight to welcome you here tonight to the District Music Gala. It is such a wonderful, wonderful time of year. I hope you got out this morning and cheered on the runners for the Hartford Marathon, who had just a dream of a fall day for a race. And we're out there, and there are a lot of very delighted, if exhausted people running by our house. Okay. It's my time to say some thank yous and stall while they're setting up the chairs. I can't, there we go. Doing the best I can, I promise. It's important to say a couple of things so that we get to the kids as fast as we can. First of all, can we just have another big round of applause while the kids can play so far? That is the All-Star jazz players. Let's have the All-Stars team here next. We've got Salisi coming on soon, the Tribal Kids, which means that there have been a lot of teachers who put in a lot of hours here. Mike and Phil and Emmett and Liz have been working all day long to get all this done in pop. So I'm going to round of applause for them while I entertain them. I'll talk from here. One from them, maybe at least alive. There's also been a lot of other people who've been doing a lot of other setup, including Catherine Hopkins, who's been running the tech and running the lights. Thank you so much, Catherine. I want to give a big shout out to the Christian Music Board members and the volunteers who did all of this setup. Thank you so much for all of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And finally, a great big thank you to our friends. There's a lot of history going back with Father, thank you, Goldfarb. Thank you so much for all you've done, and thank you so much for being so generous and really helping us out with the LG Goldfarb Memorial Charitable Trust. Without you, we couldn't make any of this happen. So thank you so much. It's made a difference in so many lives. For 25 years. I'm going to get out of the way and get back to the music. Thank you all so much for coming, and thanks for all you do. Bye.
everybody. How are you? Thanks for coming. Everything's pretty much been said, but the thing that I like to always say this event every year is that gifts and music is, I think, my favorite thing about teaching in West Hartford. It's something that's really unique to our community, and it's a really special thing. And I really appreciate everyone being here to be a part of it and keep it going. So with that in mind, we're going to play a piece by George Gershwin that was discovered in his attic after he passed away. It was published posthumously. I do these. Anyway, enjoy it, and thanks again for being here. So as the Charter Oak kids are coming out, not to get too into the weeds, but our curriculum across all the elementary schools for strength students is loosely based on the student method, which is teaching students to learn as you would teach students a language. So it's a lot of common songs that they learn, regardless of their instrument and regardless of where in the world they're learning it. We're all sort of learning the same language, at the same rate. So this piece that we're going to start with today is called French Folk Song. It's one of the early pieces in the Suzuki method. It's dressed up a little bit, but there's a little bit of nostalgia for the older kids getting to play it again in this setting. And we're really excited to welcome this amazing group from Charter Oak with the outstanding teacher, Liz Keller. So welcome to Charter Oak.
inspirations. You play beautiful music. Music is a gift to me because it brings us all together. Music brings our friends and families together at concerts, and after we go and celebrate at places like Rita's and AC Peterson's. Music is a gift to me because it can change the world. Music can change the way people think and the way they act. When I play music, it makes me feel happy, and that makes me kind to other people. Music is a gift to me because I can use it throughout my day. When I sing, it makes me feel awesome sauce. When I play my violin, it makes me feel even more awesome sauce. I'm thinking the words of Henry David Thoreau, and I wrote that peace and love, music will be the universal language.
So my name is Mark Kaplan. I'm a West Hartford graduate. I'm also on the board of this music. And our guest artist tonight is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Performer, activist, educator. Perhaps the most single important reason why she's here tonight is not only her talent, but her belief in arts education. And she's traveled the country. She's been around the world, really inspiring people with her voice and with her belief that the arts change lives. And she is a product not only of the state of Connecticut, but she got a lot of the foundation foundation of where she is now from being in the West Hartford Summer Arts Festival and doing shows. And so her legacy that is being spread throughout the world and what she brings, she also comes back tonight to come back to her roots. And so it is with a great pride and privilege and honor to welcome to the stage Ariana Valdes.
In Philly, Boston, or Baltimore, a chance for stage folks to say hello. Show. Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you. Can we give it up again for the ensembles that we performed tonight? I am so excited to be back here in West Hartford, where I actually sang this very song as Hattie in Kiss Me Kate with the West Hartford Summer Arts Festival back in 2007. Another opening, another show in Philly, Boston, or Baltimore. A chance for stage folks to say hello. Another opening of another show. Another job that you hope at last will make your future forget your past. Another pain where the oceans grow. Another opening of another show. 4 weeks you rehearse and rehearse. 3 weeks and it couldn't be worse. 1 week, will it ever be right? Then out of the hat, it's that big first night. Your tour is about to start. You cross your fingers and hold your heart. It's curtain time and away we go. You know, ever since I realized that you could make a career out of performing, I set my sights on making it my future. So I have been pursuing this topsy-turvy, crazy career lifestyle of being a singer, an actor, a dancer, a voice teacher, a vocal coach, a director, an arts educator, jewelry maker, upcycle artist, and a dog mom. And from auditions to openings, I mean, it's hard to make these dreams a reality. But then there are moments like this when Mark Kaplan calls you up and asks, hey, are you available on October 19th? And you just have to come back. And suddenly you're reminiscing and reconnecting with the community that helped to shape you. And so without further ado, I want to invite you to take a trip down memory lane with me and celebrate some of the music that has helped shape who I am. Another opening, another show. We didn't rehearse this part, but I just have to give him a special shout out because I actually met him just about a month ago, and he happened to be playing for a previous voice student's senior high school recital, and I learned that he filled in last minute, and we connected, and I was like, I'm going to keep him in mind. And so I reached out to him, and he happened to be available for tonight. And we have only rehearsed 3 times for this show, so really please give him another round of applause because he has really been about this. And it really is a testament to how musicians are awesome and people like the level of it. So, as you know, my name is Ariana Valdes, and I grew up in Manchester, Connecticut. And now I live in New York City, which is like the heartbeat of opportunities, pulsing with possibilities. I live in alliteration. And I spend a lot of time auditioning. And you know, it's really tough to pick just the right audition song. I mean, how does one choose just the right keys to show who you are? All I need is a band and a mic and a stand, and I'll find a song to sing. Do you want milk, not bourbon, or cool it like a bird? I'll find a song to sing. You want some dance in the leaves? How about some blues in the noise, or music? Jazz or blues? My mother did costumes for a production of Annie over at St. Martha's Players, which is now, I think, Opera House Players. And her being a recent widow, she would often need to bring me to rehearsals with her. And I would pack up my little tote suitcase full of Barbie, and I would play in my own little corner in my own little chair. And actually, pause, because My mom couldn't be here tonight. She lives in Arizona now. But I went through the show with her last night on the phone, and I was saying this part, and she stopped me in my tracks to make sure that I told the truth, that it wasn't just a little tote box full of Barbies. It was actually 2 full-size, huge tote boxes of Barbies that I insisted on lugging around with me, which, if you know my mother, that tracks. So anyway, I had to tell you that in her honor. But so according to her, there was one night we were driving home from rehearsal, and apparently I was singing every song for Annie, word for word, which was only surprising to her because she had no idea that I had any interest in singing. And you can picture it. There's 8-year-old this, driving down I-84, belting out, "We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way." So anyway, the following summer, my mom found a summer theater camp. It was Hartford Children's Theater, where she bartered with them to do their costumes so that she could afford to send me to my very first summer theater camp. And I was so excited because they were doing Annie. And I didn't care about playing Annie, I just wanted to be an orphan. So, I went to my very first audition. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee, she may be stringing his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill, she's sitting playing piano, he's sitting paying a bill. Betcha he reads, betcha she sews, maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're stripped as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this time's the last one of its kind. Please won't you come get your baby? So, the cast this one up, and I wasn't cast as Annie. I wasn't even cast in Annie, but rather the non-musical version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as an Oompa Loompa. Oh, and wait for it. Mr. Bucket, Charlie Bucket's dad. Oh, I was livid. And so was my mom. I mean, how dare they not cast her little girl as one of the little girls? And like any sane stage mother would do, she pulled me aside and she looked me in the eyes and she said, "I had a dream about you, baby. It's gonna come true, baby. They think that we're wrong, baby." Wait, that's not actually not historic. I may have exaggerated just a little bit. Okay, so my mom, she wasn't a stereotypical stage mother vicariously trying to live through me like a Mama Rose. I was, on the other hand, very livid. I wanted to quit theater and never do it again. However, my mom encouraged me to stick it out. And she said to me, "Listen, give it a try, and if you absolutely hate it, I will let you quit." So, here I am, 30 years later, and I still haven't thrown in the towel, so thanks, Mom! And looking back, I swear, she must have seen like the sparkle of a new dream in my eye or something. And all she wanted was for me to give it a shot because she believed in me. You'll be swell, you'll be great, gonna have the whole world on a break. Starting here, starting now, honey, everything's coming in roses. Clear the decks, clear the tracks, you got nothing to do but relax. Love a kiss, take a bow, honey, everything's coming up roses. Now's your inning, stand the world on its ear, set it spinning, that'll be just the beginning. Coming up like the lights, you got nothing ahead but the heights. You'll be swell, you'll be great, I can tell, just you wait. That lucky star I told about is due. Honey, everything's coming up roses for me and for you. You can do it. All you need is a hand. We can do it. Mama is gonna sing tell it. Come up like the lights. You got nothing ahead but the heights. I can tell. Wait and see. There's the bell. Follow me. That lucky star I talk about is due. Honey, everything's coming up roses and daffodils. Everything's coming up sunshine and Santa Claus. Everything's gonna be bright lights and lollipops. Everything's coming up roses for me and for you. Mama Rose has been one of my dream roles. Probably ever since I first saw the made-for-TV version of Gypsy, starring Bette Midler, as a kid. And I actually got to live out that dream way earlier than I really ever should have, just out of college. Right back here with the West Hartford Summer Arts Festival, conducted by Mark Kaplan, and complete with live animals. We had a real life dog and a real life little lamb, which by the time it hit our stage was probably more like a sheep. But I still had a great time just lugging it, dragging it across the stage. I did not want to enter that stage. I would drag it across, so it wasn't all bad. Thank you for the picture. When I wrote that, I was like, am I going to really say it? And I was committed to it. Anyway, so I've been playing these big, bold, maternal characters like Lady Tian in The King and I, Mae Peterson in Bye Bye Birdie, Vi Moore in Footloose, and even Auntie Mae, all pretty much before I could legally vote. And sometimes it seemed like, because I was playing these roles so young, I didn't get to act my own age a lot. But I guess now I've found that, you know, I have gained some strength and insight that I still carry with me from those experiences, even though I don't have children of my own yet. And now as a teacher, I do realize that I have my own type of maternal instincts, especially in helping singers embrace and express and connect to all the colors of what makes them them. And one of the things I find myself telling my students ad nauseum all the time, I say things like, allow your natural voice to shine. Allow your natural voice to shine. Can we all say that together? Allow your natural voice to shine. Right? It could sound a little cliche, but I think here's what it means to me. And it took me a little time to realize that I don't have to sound or look or act a certain way as a singing actor. That my essence and my energy is plenty, and it's authentically mine. And working towards aligning talent and technique with self-awareness and self-acceptance is empowering. And the thing is, it still takes time. And while I can't control how other people perceive me, and we can't control how other people perceive us, my belief is that there's no time like the present to let go of being anything other than yourself. Those things that try to knock you down, they're not what life's about. Just learn to sing your special song and drown them out. I won't pretend it doesn't hurt. Some things can say can hurt a lot. But what hurts more is when they make you want to be something you're not. You've got to sing your own song. Use your own voice. Your voice is not a thing to be afraid of. And when they hear it ring true, there's nothing they can do to take away the music that we're made of. As kids can say some nasty things, but what is really true is way deep down they wish that they could be like you. And so they travel in a group, and they make sure you're set apart. And though at times it's hard remembering, you know deep in your heart, you've got to sing your own song, do your own thing. Your singing is not a thing to be denied you. And when they tell you you're strange and make you wish you could change, don't let them change the dreams that dream inside you. Oh, to be normal, to be a safe and unassuming shade of gray. Not too different, not too smart, no more poems in my heart. Do you really want to live your life that way? For those who work so very hard to make your talents high, it's hard when what gives so much joy can make you cry. But hold on tight to who you are. Don't lose the joy to please the crowd, but they still don't understand. You gotta sing a little louder. Just sing your own song. Use your own voice. Your voice is not a thing to be afraid of. And when they hear it ring true, there's not a thing they can do to take away the music that you're made of. Don't let them take away the music that you're made of. Window, open a new door, travel a new highway that's never been tried before. Before you find you're a tall fellow, punching the same clock, walking the same tightrope as everyone on the block. The fellow you ought to be is song. Toast with a new vintage, the beat hasn't been too long. There's only one way to make the bubbles stay. Simply travel a new highway, dance to a new rhythm, open a new window every day. If you follow your auntie May, I'll make this vow never lost. That on the last day of your life, you'll be smiling, shady young smiles. You're smiling now, my loves. If you wake up every morning and pull aside the shutter, and you promise me that these will be the first words that you utter. Open a new window, open a new door, travel a new highway that's never been tried before. The more you follow a dog fella, punching the same clock, walking the same tightrope as everyone in the block. The fella you want to be is three-dimensional, soaking up alive down to your toes. Whenever they say you're slightly unconventional, just put your thumb up to your nose and show them how they dance to a new rhythm, whistle a new song, toast with a new vintage. The beats have been too long. There's only one way to make the bubbles stay. Simply travel a new highway, dance to a new rhythm, open a new window every day. Thank you, seriously, for indulging me tonight. As a professional auditioner, it's not often that you get to sing full-length songs. These days you're lucky if you get in a room and you get to sing at least a 16-bar cut before they say, thank you, next. So, seriously, thank you. I also want to say thank you to Ty Chemerian and Mark Kaplan for inviting me to be here. It really is a special and very cool opportunity to come back to your roots, like he said. And it's something that, as you grow up, you don't always make time for, let alone are you offered the space to do it. So thank you, and thank you to the Gibson Music Organization for putting this beautiful evening together. Like I said before, the ensembles that performed tonight, so inspiring. You know, Tony and I were like, wow, okay, we gotta follow those acts. All right, that was really awesome. And it's a really great reminder of where I've come from, I think where a lot of us in this room came from. Whether we did pursue being performers or directors or teachers, we all probably had some version of inspiration from music. And it's just really cool to continue being in these rooms. So thank you for being a part of this. Really good round of applause. So, these next songs showcase an unapologetically pragmatic prison warden, try saying that 5 times fast, a strong-willed waitress, and a resilient matriarch. Now, each of these women, they embody layers of wisdom and perseverance forged through the many make-it-work moments thrown their way. And believe me, as someone who's gone through my fair share of make-it-work moments, I can relate. Ask any of the chickies in my pen. They'll tell you I'm the biggest mother hen. I love them all, and all of them love me. Because the system works, the system called reciprocity. prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tic-tac, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of attention, but I've got to give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. If you want my gravy, pepper my ragu, spice it up for mama, she'll get hot for you. When they pass that basket, folks contribute too. You put in for mama, she'll put up for you. The folks atop the ladder are the ones the world adores. So boost me up, my ladder kid, and others yours. Let's all stroke together like the Princeton crew. When you're stroking mama, mama's stroking you. So what's the one conclusion I can bring this number to? When you're good to mama, mama's got to and then take off running. You know better than me. We both made mistakes. I don't undo what I'm doing to sit in judgment of what makes us human. I don't claim to be proud, but my head won't be held in shame. I didn't plan it, but the light turned red and I'm running, and I'm still standing. 'Cause what I wanted to know is right here. I understand it. A story written by my own hand. It's life biting right in your heels. I didn't plan it. It's gonna be something to feel. Look around you, ain't no saints here, baby. You're all just looking for a little less crazy. And sometimes it's a hard left turn down a road you never thought you'd see. I didn't plan it, take it back, that's been taken for granted. And I can't stand it. I'm sick of the way I've been waiting to break free. I need to save it. And a good mistake needed making. Maybe you do the same thing. Something to feel, to playing old since I was 9, but I think I'm still a little too young for that. Ay. Paciencia y fe.
The summer's hottest day. Paciencia y fe. Paciencia y fe. I got out, it's hot! But that's okay. Mama would say, paciencia y fe. It was hot and cold in La Vida. The Washington Heights of Havana. Crowded city of faces the same as mine. Back as a child in La Vida, I chased the birds in their blossom, praying Mama you would find work, calling the stars in the sky for some sort of sign. My Mama, so many stars they move. In Nueva York, we can't see beyond our street lights. To reach the roof, you gotta bribe the super. In no Cassiopeia and Washington Heights, but ain't no food in La Vida. I remember nights, anger at the streets, hunger at the windows. Women folding clothes, playing with my friends in the summer rain. Mama needs a job, Mama says we're poor. One day you say, vamos a Nueva York. And Nueva York was fun, but Nueva York had work, and so we came. And now I'm wide awake, a million years too late. I talk to you, imagining what you do, remembering we went through. And here I stay. And as I feed these birds, my hands begin to shake. And as I say these words, my heart's about to break. And I know, what do you do when your dreams come true? I've spent my life inheriting dreams from you. What do I do with this winning ticket? What can I do but pray? I buy my loaf of bread, continue with my day, and see in my head, imagine what you say. The birds that fly away to the black
Ay, mamá. Okay. Paciencia y fe. I've had the privilege of stepping into the world of In the Heights several times throughout the years, both playing one of my dream roles, Daniela from the Salon, and Abuela Claudia. In fact, I played Daniela 4 times, and Abuela 3 times since 2013. And part of the reason I keep coming back to that show is because in many ways it continues to bring me closer to a community that I have craved being a part of ever since I was a kid. You see, my father passed away when I was only 7 years old, and he was from Cuba, just like Abuela. And so, doing that role, playing Abuela, even if I was still too young to play, a grandmother, there's something about it that has allowed me to connect and reconnect with my father in ways I didn't think I ever could. When I perform in stories about and with and by Latine people, I continue to get to know his voice and my own, and people in the community that he grew up with, and people from communities that I have yet to know deeply yet. Music is one of those magical things. It's this rare gift that allows us a way to have that connection beyond space, beyond time. Allowing us to connect with those we lost and to continue finding the parts of us we're still searching for. And while life will give us mountains to climb, just like Abuela Claudia says, paciencia y fe, patience and faith. When we hold those words close, we can climb even the steepest mountains. When you walk through a storm, keep your chin up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, the colors of my life are bountiful and bold. The purple glow of indigo, the gleam of green and gold, the splendor of a sunrise, the dazzle of a flame, the glory of a rainbow. I put them all to shame. The quiet browns and grays, I'll take my days instead and fill them till they overflow with rose and cherry red, and should this sunlit world grow dark one day, the colors of my life will leave shining light to show the way. You know, I've always loved rainbows, and all things colorful, if you couldn't already tell. But if you ask me my favorite color, I would say iridescent. Because the colors, they just shift so quickly, reflecting yellow to pink, orange, blue, green. And that's how I see the world. We all have so many colors that make us. And every time we step into the light, we bring those colors, those layers, those stories. And while not everyone will appreciate every shade, if even just one resonates with someone, it might just be the spark that encourages them to step into their own light. No quiet browns and grays, I'll take my days instead and fill them till they overflow with rose and cherry red, and should this sunlit world grow dark one day, the colors of my life will leave a shining light to show the way. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, the shining light is blinding my eyes. I want to, before I forget, congratulate again the ensembles that performed tonight. Just, I can't say enough, I lost words. And also the teachers and the conductors who are helping these students put together these each of you supporters and friends and family and just people who love music, thank you for being here, because without you caring, we just are practicing in our bedrooms. So thank you for your contributions. For those of you who bought a ticket or donated money or give the pennies, nickels, dimes that you have left over from a week of work, thank you for doing that. It really goes a long way, and I hope that I can represent at least one fragment of that, because for me as a child, if I didn't have scholarships and support, financial aid, my mom bartering doing costumes, I wouldn't necessarily have gotten the training opportunities that I was lucky to get, especially growing up in this area. So thank you to West Hartford and all the surrounding areas that have supported me and are continuing to support all of you. So thank you. Before we wrap out our evening, I hope to share with you just one more song. Being involved in developmental work, like new musicals, new works, is a really big passion of mine, especially as I've gotten older. I just love the opportunity to create roles and get in on the ground running before someone else has put their stamp on it. And I had the really cool opportunity between last fall and this summer to be a part of a co-production of a new musical called Somewhere Over the Border by Brian Quijada. Now, this story follows Reina Quijada, who is a 17-year-old, hardworking young mother living in El Salvador in the late 1970s. Facing a looming surrender floor and struggling to make ends meet, Reina must decide whether to stay in the life she was born into or take a journey to the U.S., hoping for a better future for her son. What's especially cool about this musical to me is that Brian actually wrote it about his mother. Reina Quijada was his mother, and her son is his oldest brother. And he used themes from The Wizard of Oz to help tell the story and to showcase the different friends and dreamers that Reina meets along her journey. And in the show, I played Reina's mother, naturally, named Julia. And she is a hardworking woman, and she expects nothing but hard work from Reina. However, Reina, like many of us, feels that hole between the life she knows and the one that could offer something more. Now, I didn't sing this song in the show as Julia, and I'm definitely a little beyond playing 17 years old now, but I wanted to sing this song because I think it really encompasses beautifully Reina's journey and some of the dreams that I think in our own ways we all yearn for. So, this is Somewhere Over the Border. You work and work and work and work and work and serve and serve and serve to get what you deserve. I guess I shouldn't complain. I should just
'cause she